How's everybody doing? How's we live? Is this live already? I hope I'm live already. And my sound is pretty good. Got a new mic. Hopefully you can experience something new better. I heard some of my videos before. Quality wasn't it wasn't there. It wasn't there. So let me try to get a mic so I could get some better quality. So ladies and gentlemen, today is the State of the Union. Today we're going to have President Trump give his State of the Union. Just wanted to show you guys something, how things have changed already in over a year. This is from CNN. How everything has changed in a year. Look, everybody's gone. Nikki Haley's gone. John Kelly's gone. David Shoklin is gone. All these people are gone from a year ago, from 2018 to 2019. Ryan Zinke, Jeff Sessions. I thought we were supposed to trust Sessions. What happened, Q? I thought we were supposed to trust Sessions. James Mad Dog Mattis is gone. Rex Tillerson is gone. Rex, T-Rex. All these people are gone. It's crazy. Where's Linda McMahon? Where's she at? Where's Ginsburg? We're not gonna see Ginsburg today. I think that's not her. I don't know. She's probably in a coffin somewhere. I don't know. What happened to all these people? Rex Tillerson was replaced by Mike Pompeo. Mike Pompeo, big Zionist. We must protect our greatest ally kind of guy. That's who Mike Pompeo is. All these people are greatest ally people. Today, I just want to show you this other video at the border. This guy was following this gentleman earlier. He was at the border, at the Arizona border. And I just wanted to show you this stuff right here. This gentleman right here. Dark Skywatch 74. Make sure you check him out. I'll put the link. The link is in the description. I don't want to rip him off. I even told him doing a live stream and showing this. I gave you credit and new sub. So this guy is in Arizona. He's been recording the border over there. I think today's the day people are coming. So I thought this was a pretty cool stream. This is a border, I guess. This is that's it. That's a border. The border crisis is heating up. Yeah, cactuses. This is pretty much desert. So I guess if you survive this, I mean, you got to survive all of this. Is on the other side of it. It's been rained on. Not sure. The battery and everything in it. So they're doing the border patrol stuff, cleaning up. They've been cleaning up the desert. That's all the people that have crossed already. I guess we're making America great again. I don't know. So I think they're picking stuff up. Drag kids up and over that hill right there, where they're told Phoenix is on the other side of it. It's been rained on. Not sure. The battery and everything in it. Found the cell phone. These guys just go around. All the garbage they find. Areas that was the hot spot for trash. So you're looking for trash right now. And they just go around Look all the stuff they find. So, how many migrants are out there? Are already in here? You know, I voted for Trump in 2016 for a war, and it's almost 2019. They found some money. Look, they found some bottle, found water bottle. 20 pesos, they're worth nothing. They're like, we're already in America. We don't need it. Like, we're in America. We're going to make more than 20 pesos. Where's the wall? Where's this wall? And then Mexico's going to pay for it. Who cares? The people donated to a GoFundMe. There's still no wall. Where's this wall? Oh, we don't need a wall. Look how people just walk into this country like nothing. Yeah, some die. Yeah, it's dangerous. Then you got other people that leave water bottles around. Yeah, look at this. Go to the food. They're eating Taco Bell. Go to the trash they find. Migrants are some dirty people, man. I tell you. Migrants are some dirty people, man. What the hell is this? Panties?
Is broken. Like, look.
Little kids' clothes?
I don't have my gloves on, so I can't really go through
Look,
this stuff.
look. So there's the little bra. It's broken.
What the fuck? What little girl wears that? That's like a sports bra almost.
That's a girl just barely starting to get her stuff.
Not even that. Look at how small that is.
Here's the panties.
Even if you stretched it out. Look at that. Here's my hand at the very beginning.
Don't touch that, dude. Why are you touching that?
Right here, 2 inches. So.
Jeez, why are you touching that?
That's for a little bit bigger girl right there.
So this one, and this is a baby top.
The purple panties are to somebody a lot bigger than whoever's wearing this stuff.
But
Right
look, like this is a
definitely-
little girl shirt. Like the little netting, we've seen these a lot with them.
So where are those kids at?
Like this is the little netting shirt that goes over this tank top probably. So this tank top. I mean, it's not that big. And then I found all those socks in the tree over there.
I guess they were doing laundry and forgot about it, probably. I don't know. Yeah, they were doing their laundry and they forgot about it. Put on some gloves, dude. Like, jeez. I'm about to wash my hands just by looking at this. Look at this cactus. I probably get some water out of there.
I don't know how to cash it all in.
This guy's been streaming for like 8 hours already.
On a plane for Texas.
In a plane?
Yeah, I paid $12,000.
$12,000.
Did you have a passport?
No, he's talking like private little Cessna,
yeah.
single
Really?
engine type of thing.
It was a big one.
Oh, a big one?
Yeah, we crossed to San Antonio, Texas.
Wow.
Wow.
All my family, I got the board
At least you didn't have to this.
So was it 12,000 for all your family or
for
12?
me. We crossed, my mom, my sister, me, and we paid 12,000 each one.
Wow. Did they only get you or your whole family in Oregon?
They only got me.
Only got you?
Yeah.
So your family's still safe in Oregon?
Yeah. They live in California right now. They live in Sacramento.
Sacramento?
Sacramento.
Doxed.
They live in Sacramento. I moved to
Yeah.
and I got back to and
Shit, man.
How long ago was that?
like 5 years.
5 years?
I'm being living here for 5 years.
Wow.
And how's here?
I don't want to go back to it.
No.
No,
You don't like it?
I like it. It's really, really nice over there, you know.
Yeah. It's hard.
That's hard to live over there.
Yeah.
Everything's getting more expensive over here.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. I
He's
moved
talking about
from,
America.
the north down here because it was
Where's he
cheaper. I'm from up north, like north near Canada.
Oh, Canada?
Yeah, but up near Maine. You know where Maine is?
Yeah.
Way up there, I lived up there. Yeah, right on the Canadian border. It's very expensive there. Very expensive. Bread is $5 a loaf of bread.
Gee, $5.
Yeah.
All right.
It is beautiful. If they didn't
All right, have a
keep
good
the
one, man.
trash.
Hey,
I don't like the trash.
Yes,
Thank
have a
you
good one.
for talking to us.
Okay.
Thank you. Be
Okay.
safe.
$12,000 a piece, guys.
It is beautiful. If they didn't keep the trash. I don't like the trash. Thank you for talking to us. Thank you. Be safe.
$12,000.
Let me lower this. Yo. Oh, now I can hear it. Oh, okay, that's all right. I see what you're saying. It sounds bad. My bad. The State of the Union. Let me put it on my headphones. I think that's better. Hear better on my headphones. So, see, this is the Arizona desert. What is this, like a guillotine? It's how to throw over a baby or something. These guys are driving in the desert. What's this flag for? Like a relay? Look at that flag. Yeah, that flag means something. That has to be like a... Tax dollars are putting... Somebody was just there. Getting what? It's wet. Still prints. So they put that flag there so the migrants could find it and get water there. It's full. Dump that shit out, man. Dump it out. That's taxpayers' dollars that are paying for that. So that's recent. There's recent stuff right there. Wow. Make sure you check out this guy, Dark Sky Watcher. I hope I saw the girl have guns. Damn, I kind of want to do some of this scavenger hunt at the desert, at the border. You could find a bunch of stuff now. There's a little kid's print. That's a little kid. Little kid shoe print right there. It's 5 miles from the border. So kids are walked to the desert then. They're 5 miles from the... So the migrants get driven to the border. They get driven to the border and then they walk 5 miles in. This is 5 miles away from the border. Humane, our tax dollars put these flags up so they could find the water. It's all a setup. This is all a setup. It's all a fucking game. We're not gonna get a fucking wall. Trump is fuck, man. This really pisses. This is for. Let me hold back on some things. There's some things I just want to hold back right now. I just because it's the State of the Union right now. Humane borders. See, we pay for this shit. Humane borders, fronteras compavisas. We're paying for this shit. Taxpayers are paying for this. This is like a nonprofit organization that gets money from the government or another Soros or one of those tax exempt and then you put water here. This is for the migrants to come. Sanita Vecin. Oh look, this is the coordinates. Oh shit. They even put the coordinates and they tell you where you're at when you get here. At this, maybe have like a GPS or something. Go north. So look how easy they make it. Location. I could look that up in the GPS location. Apparently, that's a lot of numbers for me. Oh no, I could put 31, 56, 58 north. Oh, let me put that up. Trust the plan. And the aliens are the ones who are in control. I bet not even one of has a phone. I should go out there and shoot the barrels. Jeez, like people get in trouble for. Oh man, I went back too much. Oh, so these are the signs. Okay, these are like the signs to tell them how to. So this guy was already 2 hours in. They were like 2 hours away, 5 miles in. Damn, this is a long ass stream. So we were up to these things. Open borders, women rape, child rape. And they get the permits. Humanitarian aid for child traffickers. This is humanitarian aid for child traffickers. So this is all part of this. This is all to import children for these pedophiles. Pedophiles run this world. Zionist pedophiles run this world. And our tax dollars funds all of this stuff. Jeez, man, they don't care about those kids. Those kids are like sent into slavery. I mean, child slavery, child sex slavery. Sorry. He has cactuses in the bottom. Damn, this is dangerous, and you have to walk all of this. Yeah, Trump doesn't get this wall done. You could just forget about this country. Just let it go. He's gonna get invaded. Who cares? I don't know what Trump is doing. He has no power, or he's controlled by the Zionists. What is he? I gotta trust the plan. I gotta wait for Q. Trust Sessions. The fuck, man? It's almost 2020. Your re-election is coming up, Trump. Like, I'm very disappointed, man. Like, seriously, like I have a right to be upset. I fucking rallied for you. I went to jail doing this shit, and there's still no wall. You still haven't locked her up. You still haven't drained the swamp. Does the mic have gain and all options? Yeah. On the back? Hold on. What about now? Sounds better. I think it's the. So what I gotta do? The microphone. Let me see the device properly. The levels. Oh, okay, I had it at 72. What about now? Sounds better. What about now? Sounds better. And I was like very, very, very delicate. There we go. Probably put on 35. Should I put on 55? 55 is good. Let me know how it sounds now. Still playing with... Don't trust Trump, yellow vest up, and get something to protect yourself with. All right, this guy's talking. I don't want to hear you talk. I want to see some action. Look at that bus, probably bringing a bunch of migrants in here. So this is by the highway. Oh, this is when I first started watching them. They were just standing here. So they could go under through here. There's probably a lot of crazy stuff there. So there's a little bit of what's going on in the border. I'll put the hangout right now. I just wanted to show you guys like what's going on in the border. Crazy shit. Remember, Donald Trump is the only one fighting for America. We can't give up on him. We have to rally behind him more than ever. Well, yeah, we rally behind him, and then he gives Israel more billions of dollars. Yeah, but we can't get $6 billion for a wall. But there's $38 billion for Israel. There's money for everybody. There's money for everybody except for America.
What up?
Let me change this. The microphones. There we go. That's on my headphones now.
Do you have it where because I was reading on it, says you need to make sure that the speech light is on.
Yeah, that's the green one.
Okay. Yeah.
It's good now? How does
Wait,
it
the
sound?
green, is it on the middle or the one on the right?
The one on the left. The middle one is on, and then the one on the right was speech.
Hold on, let me see. Put it on the camera so I can see.
Then the one on the right. Then the one on the
that's it.
Yeah, I got this sucker for like $35.
What about the gain part? Like, what other option is it? That and the scroll wheel part. That's it.
Yeah.
And in the back is mute and turn on, right?
Yeah. So what is this? The volume for the what?
I'm not sure, because the way that this mic makes it sound like your voice is a lot deeper than what it is.
Oh, okay, good. That sounds sexier. For the ladies, man.
Yeah.
Hey, I know. I think I was hearing the earlier video. I'm like, damn, it sound like Batman. Right?
Hey, it's your boy.
What's up, man?
Yo, what up, crab?
Fucking somebody reported my account.
For Google Hangout?
Mega Jason. We didn't give any money. It was Congress. So how come Congress gets to agree to give billions to Israel, but they can't agree to give billions for a wall? How come Congress in the House and the Senate, everybody agrees, oh, let's do the anti-BDS. We can't anybody that boycotts against Israel. Why? Why couldn't they agree everything for Israel? Oh, we need to build the embassy. Oh yeah, we agree on that right away. Right away. Let's start working on the embassy right away. But when we need to work on something in America, oh, oh yeah, but what about the kids, the children? Oy vey, the children. Always the children. Oy, the children. Fuck, man, the same children you guys are trafficking in here. Bunch of libertarian sodomites. I'm tired of all this shit, bro. Like, all these boomers. Trump, he's the only one. Well, what is he doing? What is Trump doing?
I don't think
because the House controls the man.
Mega Jason. What do you call it? Even whenever Trump said he was going to do the executive orders, the anchor babies and all that shit, and he never did it. What happened to that?
Yep, Aaron Cross. They had all three branches when he won. That's no excuse. You couldn't get it done the first 2 years. You really think we're gonna get it done with the House? New York City's already doing a bunch of impeachment stuff, right? I don't know if you've been paying attention to that. That Loretta Lynch lady really hates Trump. And you boomers are worried about the stupid shit, the Super Bowl. What was the controversy this week? What's like the big Oh man, I forgot. Every week there's like a different country.
This week was that Virginian dude, right? The governor.
Oh, yeah. You're right. With the Virginia, see, I forgot the with the blackface picture. So they get mad that he puts on a blackface like 30 years ago, but they don't get mad that he wanted to kill a bunch of babies at 9 months. Like
pretty much.
You were watching the video. These people are leaving gallons of tanks of drums for these migrants to drink, but there's no money for the wall. I don't know how you feel about Trump, man. Like, did you vote for him?
Yeah, but kind of blackpilled on everything now. A lot of people. I mean, again, I'm not like there's some stuff that Trump does that kind of leaves hope in me in the sense that he's still pretty woke than most presidents we've ever had. Like recently, he was in an interview, and in it, she talked. There was like the interviewer was pretty much kind of like drilling Trump on a bunch of questions, and she said at one point, like they were talking about Iran, and she asked him, do you trust your intelligence agency? And then he pretty much responded by saying, something along the lines of like the same agencies that got us into Iraq whenever they said they had weapons of mass destruction. Then he also said another point was that we're gonna stay in Syria because Israel needs us to defend us. So see, here's the thing: if this was another president, you probably would never have gotten like those words. So I think to a certain extent, like even though none of the stuff that Trump went on got passed, but I think if it's not Trump, then who? I think Trump is our best guy, even though he's not doing the best stuff that we need. But it's better than having someone else who's just going to be like, you know what?
Remember when Obama got away with shit? We cried about it. We were the ones bitching about it. I don't remember that.
About like what kind of stuff?
Obama. Let's use Obamacare, right? We were bitching about it. Oh fuck that! I lost my job because of Obamacare. So, like, we were bitching about it, right? But the left was praising Obamacare, even though it was like a piece of shit. It destroyed us and everything. But they were, they were like, yeah, that's like Trump saying we're gonna give Israel $38 billion. The right side, like the MAGA people, we're gonna be like, yeah, our greatest ally, and then the left is gonna be like, no, what the fuck, this and that. So it's like one side gets power from Obama for 8 years, and then now our side is getting the power to continue the division. Like, I feel like everything that Trump is doing is the right thing. Oh, he's doing it for the good of the country. We're supposed to believe that because we voted for him, we support him, and I got his fucking game over in the back.
So I mean, it's all the same shit. It's like this is like one of the stuff that you and I notice with like a lot of the boomers, and they're like hypocrisy to it. So it's like oh, Trump does something bad, but it's like trust in him, guys. He'll fix it. If this was like
I like what Wyatt Earp wrote. Trump may lose in 2020. I'm gonna ask you about that. I kind of agree with that. If he doesn't change course and he doesn't start following through with his promise and change advisors around him. Not happy with Trump. I support him. Same thing. I had the same sentiments. I support him, but I'm not happy with him. And right now, bro, if the election was tomorrow, what's today, Tuesday? If the elections were today, I would have done a Joe Vival and stay home and playing Xbox.
Absolutely.
I will vote. I'll just vote for myself or something. I'll put legal Latino on the ballot or something. But
Raise, everyone's gonna vote for legal Latino. We're gonna get it where it's gonna go on like CNN and it's like 20 voters legal Latino.
who the fuck is legal Latino? Oh,
I don't know. We'll see. I think that even though Trump hasn't done a lot of good stuff, but we'll
Mega
see.
Jason, jump on Mega Jason 30. Jump on. I want to hear your point of views, Mega Jason.
At the end of the day, I think that it just depends on what 2020 will bring. But
Listen,
yeah,
if Trump builds the wall tomorrow, I'll shut the fuck up and be like, all right, Trump, you're the man. You got this. All right. Remember when I think it was when Obama's re-election, Obama wasn't doing so good, and then all of a sudden, guess what happened? Bin Laden died. Remember that shit?
yeah.
All of a sudden, boom, Bin Laden died. Everybody started rallying around him. I remember I was Sunday night, I was watching a TV show, and then all of a sudden it just cuts off, and Obama speaking, "We have just killed Bin Laden." I remember that. They're like, "Oh wow."
Yeah, I was still in high school whenever that happened. But,
I wasn't woke at the time. At the time, I wasn't woke. At the time, I believed. I'm like, wow, we actually killed him. That's great. What you were gonna say?
In an alternative universe, Osama bin Laden was God Emperor of the Middle East.
Tim, what was his name? Tim Osman. That was his CIA. That was his stage name, Tim Osman.
the one who killed him?
No, that was Osama bin Laden's code name, Tim Osman. You know, he was working for the CIA and all this stuff. But that's that's some Alex Jones stuff. He doesn't speak about it anymore. What do you think? What do you think we're gonna do, man? Like, I don't know.
I don't know, honestly. Man, I don't know. It's so complex because there's just so much fucking like shit that's happening.
Confusing, right?
Yeah, it's like we really can't even do anything because for all we know right now, as we're talking right here, probably the fucking CIA or some shit is monitoring us.
What? They're seeing the pulse of the people.
Yeah, it's like there's so many like facets into it. It just makes it so convoluted and complex.
You know, if more Trump supporters are upset, like I am and others, which we're like the minority, bro. I think Trump would have done something, but did you see his base going to the rallies and doing stupid, all this shit? He's like, I'm doing good. Who cares?
Yo, I like what people follow Trump out so blindly out allegiance and ignorance. I completely agree with you, White. And that's something that's like both on the left, on the right, where it's like just blind allegiance at everything, where it's like, I guess whenever Trump was talking about putting a ban on guns and that one video with Dianne Weinstein, she started like smiling and all that.
Yep.
If that was Obama who said that, all the people on the right would have been like, "Oh, fuck Obama, my Second Amendment rights and all this shit."
Yep.
But whenever Trump did it, and I still remember this because I was browsing the Donald on Reddit, and people were just like, "Oh, trust on him. He won't do. Trump's our guy and all this shit." It just shows you how people are just so blind to this whole bullshit of allegiance. Instead of looking stuff like critically and like saying, how will this affect me? It's like the same shit that you see with like people who are like free market and all this shit with like economics, socialism good, capitalism bad, or capitalism the best, socialism bad. Instead of looking at it and saying like, someone like me, I like to think that, I think capitalism probably is the best economic system out there, but it also has like a negative downsides to it. And I think we can definitely regulate it to make sure that those downsides don't happen. But also at the same time, like you have multi-billionaires in the world who have like 20 houses throughout the world. I mean, realistically, can't we take some of that money? They have more than enough to survive on. I mean, at the end of the day, what's the point of money? It's to be able to where you're comfortable, you have a roof over your house, you have food. Do you really need 15 other houses or something like that? So why don't we, take some of that money and give it to people who actually need it, who are actually suffering and so on and so forth, as opposed to just like this whole, I don't know.
I wanted to add on what you said in the beginning before I forget about the capitalism, right? I wrote a Facebook comment today. I listened to Payday Monsanto. So it's one of his songs. With capitalism, somebody has to suffer. So, and somebody called me, oh, you Antifa leftists. I'm like, bro, I'm saying capitalism is good. Like you said that earlier, it's good. But somebody has to suffer. Somebody who's making the iPhone is probably getting paid like 10 cents.
Yeah,
making
that's all I agree.
Shoes.
It's like, yeah, it's like, because this reminds me to, like, there's just one video that one time that Steven Crowder did. Another boomer conservative who, and in fact, he's not even from America; he's Canadian. But anyway,
Canadian cook.
He was like doing this like video of like changed my mind. He said like socialism is evil, and his whole reasoning for why it's evil is because look at Venezuela. You want us to all be like Venezuela, when it's like, okay, sure, maybe there's some bad sides to socialism. But capitalism also has its downside. Like look at early America in the 1920s. Or in the 1910s, that was capitalism. What did you have? You even had this in New York, for example. You had children that were working. They weren't getting paid a lot. You had people who were working in bad conditions where literally stuff like people could lose their arm because of work and because there wasn't any like good regulations to make sure that. But that was true capitalism. Everything was you didn't like it, go leave, and so we'll just hire someone else who would do our work. So it was like bad conditions. And we see this even within like the Asia world. Like you said right now, you have people who are working for pennies. You have people in Nigeria, for example, like little children who are being sent underwater with like barely any material to like get gold and all that. Like there's bad stuff on both sides. But instead of like people just have this like, oh, no. My ideology is the best, yours is the worst, as opposed to like looking at it and saying, look, your criticism I think is valid. Let's try to fix that. But instead, it's just two entities are always trying to fight at each other.
Keep us divided.
Pretty much.
That's how they divide and conquer. And we fell for it. We have fallen for it. And I'm tired of fighting the left. I fight everybody now, man. When they say, Tupac said, when you're the realest nigga, you're not gonna have any friends. So it's just,
yeah.
I'd rather speak the truth and be true to myself and what I understand and learned, than to be fake and shilling and be like, yeah, Trump is doing good. Yeah, like Dilly and all these people like, hey, I'm a Trump supporter. Yeah, come on, trust the plan. Now donate to me. That's what people do. Shill for bills. That's what they're doing. They're shilling. Like Mersh says, hope porn. Giving these boomers, everybody hope porn. I'm not gonna do that. I can't be fake. I can't sit here and tell you, hey man, Trump is doing a great job. Honestly, I don't even think I'm gonna watch the SOTUS today. I'm probably just gonna watch SmackDown. But what time is it? At 8? Yeah,
it's at 9.
Well, like I'm not excited for it. I'm gonna watch it so I could have so I could talk about it. But I don't feel like watching it, man. I'm not excited. What is he gonna say? Hey, the same story he does at every fucking rally. Every rally's the same shit.
Yep.
When I came down the escalator, my wife Melania and I'm like, oh, here we go again. Like a crazy grandpa telling you the same story over and over again. People are like, oh, this guy's being critical. Yeah, being fucking critical. Because you gotta be real, man. Like Trump, shut the fuck up, stop tweeting and do something, man. Come on, man, do something. Fucking kids are being aborted at 9 months. They're taking our guns away. Yeah. Oh, it's only the bump stock. It takes just one little thing.
I mean, to be honest, I think probably Trump's okay with abortion because he was always, he never was conservative. He was more of a libertarian.
People forget that.
And, he was, what do you call it? He was a Democrat at one point and Republican. Then what was it? Some other, he was independent and then later switched back to Republican. And back in the day, he used to say the same shit. You know, oh, woman has a right to abortion. Let her abort, whatever. So again, it's just.
I like that. Norman, what you got to say, man? I like what he wrote. Even more.
Yo, it's me, Storm of Krebs.
Yeah.
All right. I'm eating right now, so I'll talk to you later.
All right. I like what you wrote. I'm gonna read it then. Even more important is to align under a banner and not a party. There's a video. I'm gonna find it. That I it was like a little movie I did with my friend before the election, and it was like if Hillary Clinton would have won, we would have been in bunkers. The communication would have been cut off. We would just have a little radio. And I feel like we're getting to that point. Like, bro, like I could lose my channel tonight. Nightwave might lose their channel. You could lose your channel. We could lose your channel. We're assed up because we're right wingers. We all right, whatever. I don't want to be labeled anything anymore. I don't want to be labeled a leftist, Antifa, righty, alt-right, bro. I just want to be me. Can I just be me? Is that okay? Is it okay for me to be legal Latino? Can I just be legal Latino? Is that okay? Or do I have to be Republican? You tell me. I don't know.
You can be you. I mean, that's perfectly within reason.
No, but you got to be Republican or Democrat or Libertarian.
Yeah, you got to be a patriot, man. You gotta make sure you have like the American flag with you everywhere you go. And if anyone, make sure you wear a MAGA hat at all times. If anyone, if anyone tries to mess with you, you kill them. You tell them they're not patriot, and you get a fight with them.
Or if you don't support Israel, you're automatically not a patriot. Like that's the one that breaks the camel's back, right? Like whatever they say.
Or you're anti-Semitic. Jew hater.
If you're anti-Semitic, you're not a patriot. But I love America. But you don't support Israel, so you're not a patriot. I don't get that. But I want to put America first. But you don't support Israel, Holmes.
Get in line, goy.
Oh, it's 420 in California. If you're in California, it's 420. And it's 7:20 on the East Coast.
I don't know though. We'll see in 2020 rolls around. I feel like, in all honesty, we're just gonna have to ride this. I don't think there's anything we're going to change. America will always have its border open. We'll always have a bunch of illegals coming in. Just got to deal with that.
Happy 420, everybody. Happy 420, 7:20 on the East Coast. Welcome, Kmart shoppers. It's the blue light special today. Does my voice sound deeper? Can I get your number? We chilling right now. We chilling. I love Trump. Nah. Nah. We're not down with that right now. It's Black History Month. Martin Luther King. Malcolm X, Tupac, Biggie, Migos. Shout out to the, damn, I can't even name one black patriot from the New England Patriots. Damn. All the players are white. So Israel won the Super Bowl. Israel, we saw it together, right? We saw Israel win the Super Bowl.
Oh, yeah.
Tom Brady, Gronkowski, Edelman. Edelman won the MVP. That's a Jew. He actually wore the Star of David on his shoe. Even though you will never catch me on a Bob stream ever again, I wish I had this mic, so I would have been all up in his ear.
Right, he's not gonna let you on the stream anymore. He like banned you or something.
No, he didn't ban me. I'm just not going on. I'm gonna do a Joe Rogan, Alex Jones. I'm not my presence there anymore. I'm not gonna grace it with my presence. I'm a pretty cool dude. I'm not, I like, I'm not into the fighting, but if I have to, I have to. But I'd rather just chill. Like, what are we doing right now? I'd rather do this.
Yeah. I don't even think of myself. I'm gonna be going in Bob stream anymore. There's too much boomers you have to deal with. It's too much.
Like, I want a boomer here, like, so we could discuss. Like, I'll, bring him.
Yeah. Get one. That's
but Red Pill.
I can get you a boomer.
Get us a boomer in here.
Feed me more. Feed me more. Feed me a boomer.
Hey, you remember whenever Jessica showed us that meme? Shut up, boomer.
Yeah. Let me see. I'll pull it up. I like that. It's a good picture to pull up right now. I think it's shut up, boomer. Shut the fuck up, boomer. I love this. This meme is dope. Yo, get out of here. I like this meme. Good call, bro. Good call. Bam, right there. That's nice. That's right there for you, boomers. You Q loving boomers right there. That's for you right there. So if you're a boomer, you still believe in Q? Shut the fuck up, boomer.
Trust the plan.
If you're a boomer and you're still donating too, Joe, shut the fuck up, boomer. If you're still going to a Joey Gibson free speech rally, shut the fuck up, boomer. You know what? This should be a segment, right? This would be a good segment. The shut the fuck up, boomer. Like you bring up a boomer, right? What boomer? What's the boomer of the day? Who should be the boomer of the day? Let's go to my Facebook. Let's go to my Facebook. Find the boomer of the day. Boomer of the day. I thought but on my Facebook, you have Facebook?
No, I don't use that shit.
Yeah, don't dox me, bro. Don't dox me.
I should probably make one just to fucking fuck around with like the boomers.
That's what I have. That's what I have it for. I don't have my real name. No.
I might do that.
That's all I do. It's fun. We're gonna go. Let's go check on my Facebook real quick because I want to do it with this mic too, so I can narrate it a little bit. How's it going, everybody? Hit that like, share this video. And let's go. Look, Hope and Change and MAGA, same shit. So I've been a little bit negative on the Facebook side. Not even close. Damn, somebody's boomers are a menace. You see the boomer stuff? I gotta zoom it in. We gotta get that boomer action.
Do you have anyone in there who just like, oh man, you're no longer a patriot. Can't trust you or some shit.
Oh yeah, look, I just read a bunch of them, dude. Like, for 18 years since 9/11, U.S. troops have been dying for Israel and America has gotten worse ever since. You might like
I like
Ecuador better.
Ecuador.
Like you just said, have you thought about moving? Boomer. Look, somebody put the meme already. I told you, that's boomer of the day. Boomer of the day. Phillies Martin, you have one boomer of the day. Oh shit. Boomer of the day. Oh, I gotta put a boomer of the day song now. We got boomer of the day, folks. We have our first official boomer of the day. You called it. You called it too, right? You called the comment.
I know.
You called it on the money. I don't know what you're gonna win, but you're gonna win a prize too. 2 tickets to a Trump rally or something.
2 tickets to Ecuador.
You called the insult too. You're like, she's gonna tell you to move somewhere to Canada. But I guess she knows me personally, so she doxed me, bro. That's boomer of the day. What's Jessica do, man?
You gotta get on after he eats dinner.
Oh, he hit him up?
No, he left it on the comment on the chat.
Jessica do?
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Liga, I'm impressed with the channel. How you're almost close to 100 subscribers, and you just like started this channel. That's fucking impressive.
Oh, thanks. No, shout out to Nightwave, Revenge of the Sith. They give me shout outs and stuff. But that's why I bought that mic today, man, because you gotta give good quality sound.
Yeah.
It's not the best, but it's a sure. So
I would love to do like a podcast like the way that they do it.
Yeah.
We should do like a boomer podcast where we go. No,
see,
I think there's not enough material for that, but we can. If we were to do it, we can have like a segment just dedicated to the boomers.
That's so you cool because you're like the intellectual one. You got the the bigger words and the and the more knowledge. I'm learning. So, but I'm just that punch with that punchline. I got that. You can't have two intellectual guys. It'll be just fucking boring. That's why when I jump on other streams, everybody gets woken and enlightened. When I was on the Luke Forge stream, everybody's like, "Whoa, wow, what the fuck is going on? This is awesome." I was reading the comments because that guy Kevin or Kyle, whatever his fucking name is. He was just like being all intellectual and stuff, and then I jumped in and everybody was like, "Oh, this is cool. This is nice, good stuff." Why Herb always got those fucking punchlines. Patriot is one of the most misused words. People need to look up the definition before using that word. Yeah, like not supporting Israel.
Yeah, it definitely is a misused word. It's one of those shit that, like, patriot means love of one's country, pretty much. But like, what does that mean? Does one have to, oh, I love Trump? Well, you can hate Trump because you think that he's the worst thing for your country, for example. Does that make you any less of a patriot? No, because you still have your country at first, but you're coming at it at a different point.
Well, I'm not a patriot anymore. Apparently, I'm Antifa.
Oh, yeah.
Sorry about that. My teeth fell out.
That's okay. Now, what do you call it? Like it's always the same shit. Like one of the things that always makes me cringe up is whenever boomers are just like, "Oh, Trump is like the greatest president we will ever have. Trust me, the best." And then next year, whenever you vote another, "Oh, this president is the best. Trust me." It's always the same shit over and over.
Fucking boomers, man. You want to go see another boomer? Let's go see another boomer. Damn, we found the boomer of the day like on the first shot. Damn, man. It's like going fishing and we already caught the big fish and we're like, it's boring, man. What's the point? We'll probably catch another one. And then we had to start on the Mexicans and the Jews and the blacks and anyone who does not like me or worship the same gods. I'm paleontologist. So why does it take longer to send American troops to the U.S. border than to send and defend Israel? This guy, he wrote stupid comments.
Reveal my
Reveal.
power.
No vice. The fuck does that mean?
Yeah, I think it is like beginner. I don't know what they mean by that.
It's novice, not novice.
Oh, no vice?
Novice.
Novice.
Yes.
See, when it gets look at the mad faces, just boomers, bro. Mad shit. What the fuck did I write? The U.S. gave the NWO, I mean Israel, 38 billion in aid. Yet we don't have 6 billion for a war. That's all I bitch about is a fucking war. That's it. Like, I don't want nothing else. Just a fucking war.
You know what's actually funny is that recently Israel just announced that they're going to be building a new wall around Gaza area. I wouldn't be surprised if America ends up funding all of it.
Oh,
if not, if it's probably not. If anything, it's probably that $38 billion are probably going to use that to build it. So, yeah, yeehaw for that.
Oh yeah, look at this one. This is the one I wrote about the capitalism. I was just listening to the song and I just put the lyrics, I guess. It's not accidental that the system is wicked by design. For capitalism to prosper, someone has to suffer. Like we were just talking to people that make the Nikes, beta male. Look at that. Fucking boomer. The hell? Fallacy. What do you mean by that? Like,
I don't know. He's probably trying to say that your argument is not valid.
Weak. Phallus. Weak. Where's the 32 comments at? Look, it's 32. Oh, this idiot. Look, this is the guy that called me a leftist.
Dude, join Antifa.
Who's this boomer? Oh, he's not even a boomer. He's a zoomer. Damn, this one got 20 replies.
Yeah, hold on, go up. I want to see where he says. He said more freedom.
Read this.
There is more freedom of speech, more whole human rights. Everywhere it doesn't exist. There is. What does he mean? Are you trying to say wherever capitalism is, there's more human rights?
Oh, damn. Who makes Nike shoes? Who makes iPhones? Jobs are outsourced. Nice for us low prices, but you can't deny someone's suffering just to monopoly money. Look at this big brain nibble calling people Antifa because they don't agree with him. Like, I'm a libtard. Look at this, man. We are the libtards. I thought he liked his own comment. People do that. Damn, this went on for 20 more comments. Whoa. Jeez, dude, look at this. Oh, look what this boomer wrote. Damn, these people, Facebook, people go off on Facebook, man. I gotta show you one meme that I posted. And it got a lot of backlash. And I got a lot of praise. Look at that's the guy wearing these shoes. That's the Super Bowl guy, Edelman. Fuck. I gotta go like a few days back. Oh, here it is. Look at this one. We voted for this, but got this.
I remember that post.
People got mad. Like, here it is. This shit got like 100 and something comments. 130. Man. People got mad. Look at this. We're not gonna go through all this shit, but damn, look at this, bro. Another looker for we found another boomer. She said, "You turn coat unfriended." So like that's like the big thing now to unfriend people, I guess. That's why I just stay away from Facebook, man. What do you think Trump is going to talk about today? The war?
To be honest with you, he's probably going to talk about. Hold up, give me a sec. I need to.
They said a 2,000-person caravan arrives at the border south of Texas. DHS blames Congress. So there's two. What happened to the ones in Tijuana? Now there's 2,000. This is an invasion. I thought from day one we were going to have this war, and this wouldn't have been a problem. But now everybody feels like they could just come in here, and a lot of them have already. A caravan with about 2,000 migrants has arrived on the U.S.-Mexico border south of Texas, Homeland Security said Tuesday, delivering a warning that attempts to jump the border will not be tolerated. So we're going to have a nice showdown tonight. That's crazy. The large caravan that reached the U.S. last year went to locations south of California, testing fencing and border crossing there. But in recent weeks, larger groups have been showing up further east along the 1,954-mile-long border. New Mexico and now Texas. This is going to be a full-on invasion.
Oy vey!
Yep.
Noticing, goy.
And you saw how I pointed out how the waters are being dropped off. The waters are being dropped off at the site so they could drink. Oh, look,
Yeah.
we got Siege in the house. Reed Siege.
Hell yeah, Reed Siege.
This kid actually gave me a free copy of the Siege book.
You can read it as an PDF, right? Because that's what I was reading yesterday.
Yeah, it's like a PDF he sent me.
Okay.
I was like, okay. I was like, if they have it on Audible, I'll check it out. Look, there's 2,000 freaking migrants over here.
Ouch.
Where's this at? In Mexico?
Arriba.
Yeah, look, in Mexico. Tensions began to rise before dawn as some 2,000 migrants being housed in shelter in the border city woke to a massive show, forcing gathering. See, migrants are housed inside a warehouse provided with food, blankets, and health care. Wow, they're being taken care of. Look at these soldiers over here, super soldiers over here. Piedras Negras. Robust response comes to U.S. promise to take all steps. I was trying to look for a live stream. Like somebody recording this stuff. And I didn't get... Oh, this is the one. Yo, get out of here. Oh, there's no pictures. There's just pictures. I want like videos. See, YouTube, now they put up all the mainstream media up top. And like the good people. Oh, look at this, Tea Party Patriots. Who is this lady? Let's check out this patriot. She's a patriot, guys. Do you know about this patriot?
I thought the Tea Party was considered a terrorist group now.
What is she? Oh. I like the vest she has on. Like, you always know those journalist people always have those vests on. I like that touch. It gives her like professional look.
To be fair, it makes her look like an idiot.
Yeah, but one of those idiots that do journalism. That's what they were. Oh, look, she's crossing the border. That's crazy. All right, you're gonna cross. So you just walk into Mexico like nothing.
I think she's in the border walking from Mexico, California.
Yeah, that looks like Mexicali.
Yeah.
So people walk in there like nothing.
God damn. So people are just like walking from Mexico
Like
back
nothing.
to California.
Yeah, bro. It's like open.
It literally looks like just the subway from like
Yeah.
New York, you know? Like they're going to
They're going all to Mexico. You know, they say people live in Mexico and they go to school in San Diego and then go back home.
Yeah, probably. I wouldn't be
Like
surprised. I didn't know that though.
it's cheaper in Mexico to live there. Like with 10 grand, you could buy a house.
Yeah, probably.
So you live in
Goddamn.
Mexico for 10 grand, and then you're in Tijuana. This stuff is cheap over here.
Yeah, that's smart though. Like, I probably would do that, but I don't know.
You'll make more money like in California, right?
You make it
Like,
make all the money in America, then just go to Mexico and buy everything cheaper and
or some guys, what they do, they have their family in Mexico, and then just come and work over here and just send the money straight, and then just leave like in 10 years. See how she has to go through all of that? Look at that wall, man. This is. She's not a bad boomer. I like her. So okay, so it's 5.7 billion in border war funding, 750 additional border patrol officers, 2,000 additional law enforcement officers, and 52,000 beds for detainees. Damn. This is not even a wall. It's like a little fence. Like
Yeah, sorry if I'm not paying at 100% attention playing a Kerbal Space Program.
that's okay.
I mean, I am listening though. I'm just waiting for some hot take pieces. I'm kind of a faggot.
this is the mayor of Tijuana over here. They're calling him the Tijuana Trump.
Oh yeah, all
Damn, look how
sorts
these
of shit
people
on
living. Look at this. Wow. Like tent city. Why would you want to live here? You gonna tell me Honduras or Guatemala you had it better than this? I mean,
We'll see. That's the thing though. That's what Tijuana looks like now. Granted, I mean, there's probably always been camps like this, but ever since the push for more migration into the nation, those have been a forefront now.
they've been what?
Yeah, your mic kind of cut out.
Oh, am I still there?
Yeah, I can hear you.
All right. Since there's been more push for immigration because of the scare of the wall, more of those camps have been popping up. Usually, like if you look at Tijuana back in like 04, you wouldn't see these encampments like this. You would actually be seeing cleaner streets and whatnot. And the Tijuana natives are actually really beating the shit out of out of the migrants that are passing through Tijuana and setting up camp there.
Yeah, I mean, you think it's also because of the fact of how, because back then, you know, they can just walk over the border so easily. But now that there's more pressure, you know, they have to set up the camps there, right?
Like I don't see the point of living like this. CBP. What they're all messed up for? They want to be called racist?
I'm gonna be honest, I don't see the fucking point of dragging your child thousands of miles just to come and use somebody else's nation.
That's is worth it. Is worth it. The thing is, we're too nice. We give them. You got like I'm from Ecuador. Like if you were to tell any South American, Central America, all you got to do is cross that line, cross that wall, cross that border, and you could get all the free shit you want for free. You'll do it. I will do it. It's a way better life compared to living down there.
Touche. I mean,
and if this country is giving you free welfare, I could bring my wife. You telling me if I bring my wife, she's gonna get Section 8. All I gotta say, I don't live with her. She's gonna pop out more kids because they don't ask where these kids come from, right? All you gotta do as a woman, come into this country, get pregnant, and just stay here. That's it. Anchor babies. Easy as that. Easy as that. It's easy, man. The one guy said he paid $12,000 just to get out of there. You know, compared, you know, and especially in California where they make it easy for you to be illegal, undocumented. You could get a license. You don't have to pay insurance, but you could get a license. California, that's why so many accidents, because a lot of undocumented people drive there. They don't know. They don't read the signs. They don't. Oh, that's the exit. They make mistakes. They drink a lot. Take a lot of stuff into consideration. Same thing in New York. A lot of immigrants, you know, not only from South America. You got, you know, Hindus, you know, different languages. They don't know how to read all the signs. Chinese. You know, oh, look at that. Look at the sign. And, you know, they don't know what the fuck it says. And hit the brakes, it causes an accident.
Yeah. Oh, I can tell you this much. Based on the wall, Trump's got less than 2 weeks for me to at least be happy.
2 weeks? Why 2 weeks?
Because he stated back when he reopened the government that he is giving the Democrats 3 weeks to come up with a proper border bill, and if he cucks out again, I mean, he's losing what very little support I have for him anymore. So,
fair point.
Because at that point, what do you need to do to compromise for them? You can't. Point being, they just don't want the wall, period. So he needs to enact a national emergency, or he's going to have some very unhappy voters in 2020. If that's the way I see it.
You think he's going to do a state of emergency tonight, or?
I don't think. We're going to wait until, because he's going to go with that plan that he did with the. Man, who knows? But at the same time, I get people's frustration, but I don't think that we should all just kind of like throw everyone underneath the bus, or like throw Trump underneath the bus. Because for all we know, Trump probably is our best thing, and someone else comes around, gains power. Next thing you know, I mean, at least Trump, for the most part, he talks about building a border wall, talks about illegal immigration. And for the, you know, as you look at the data, you see that less people are migrating to America illegally than in the past. So as long as Trump is in power, it could act as like a deterrence from people trying to attempt. But let's say we have someone like, I don't know, like Kamala Harris or something, and they're just like, oh, we're not going to build a wall. Immigrants are welcome here. Free welfare. And, you know, we have this, that. I guarantee you probably more people would start coming. And so, like, I definitely think so. And plus, or not just that, but also you get someone else who's just like, oh, 38 billion for Israel. Let's pump that up to like 60 million and or like 60 billion and, and all immigrants are welcome. Everybody just come in. There's no more borders or anything, you know? So it's like, it could be worse than what it is right now.
Yeah, I mean, that is a pretty fair point. But I don't know. The way I see it, there's a fine line between still supporting someone because they've made a goof and supporting someone after they've constantly given the opposition compromise with no return.
No, I agree completely. I mean, that definitely should make anyone who upset who voted for him. But
yeah, And don't get me wrong, I still want to support President Trump at the end of the day. In fact, I still do. Like I said, though, that support is ever fleeting because he's made such a huge sacrifice for them. But we, the people, don't get anything in return. And in fact, I would even consider what's going on versus what's been planned to be even worse. But I do think back, and I do think, well, hey, could be a lot worse. You know, I mean, what if we did get Hillary Clinton in, or let alone Bernie Sanders? I mean, we'd probably be in a worse shitstorm than we would be now.
Mm-hmm.
So I do get your point there. It's at that point, it's something that I've been saying on the down low. You just got to pick the lesser of the two evils at that point.
Yeah.
Even when I had a Twitter account, I was saying too, like, Trump is not our end all be all. He's not the perfect president. He's not going to end what's already been started because he inherited probably 30 plus years of bullshit that's just been stirring in the pot of shit.
Pretty much.
So, and I'll tell you, fucking 2 terms is not going to solve all of that. In fact, it'll take many more terms than previously that caused all the bullshit.
So this Stacey Abrams, she's going to deliver the Democratic response to the State of the Union. That's the lady that lost the governors, right? In Atlanta. Yeah, in Georgia. Stacey Abrams. You get Big Mama's house. Give the rebuttal tonight. She don't bring that flavor, the sass. She don't smack down. She gonna say something like, she's gonna have that one catchphrase. You're gonna hear it. I don't know what it's gonna be. That everybody's gonna talk about tomorrow, probably. That's why they picked her, because she's gonna deliver this one catchphrase. That you know how like the Me Too or something like that. Like, I don't know, man. I have that feeling. They picked her for a reason. She's a loser.
Guarantee it'll be oh Lordy.
Oh, we gonna slap Trump down. That's gonna be like the campaign slogan. That's like a slogan, right? Like the Popeyes lady, right? How she goes, love that chicken from Popeyes. She'll be like, I don't know what I'm gonna come up with.
Love that for Popeyes, dude.
And she's gonna drop like something trending. And it's gonna overshadow Trump's whatever the hell Trump said. Like we're gonna forget what Trump said because of what she says. I have that feeling.
Good boy.
Stacey Abrams. And then all the women are wearing white tonight, so look out for the white. This guy's not around anymore, right?
No, he's still there. But he's not Speaker of the House anymore.
It'll be Nancy here?
Yeah, probably.
Oh, it's gonna look nasty, man. She's disgusting to look at. That's gonna be disgusting. Is like Trump and her supposed to kiss or something?
I don't know.
Or she goes up like shake hands or something. She's probably not gonna shake his hand. She's probably gonna be sitting down the whole time. Why? Some bunch of crazy shit's gonna happen in each thing.
We'll see what happens.
Wow, we're gonna see.
Probably gonna happen where like Trump says something that Chuck Schumer's gonna get up with his fucking Ashkenazi looking ass. Say something like, immigrants are welcome here.
Hey, ho, ho. These racist niggers have to go.
All right, guys. I'll be back later on tonight, like around midnight. I'm gonna start getting ready for the State of the Union stuff, and just want to play one
Oh
video.
yeah.
So I'm gonna holler at you guys later. Thank you for tuning in. Like the video, share it. This is the Legal Latino Experience. F you, Joe Rogan. I like that name that you have on your show. I'm gonna try to take it now. All right, guys. I'm gonna holler at you later.
All right, bye.